the phase of non-duality that we all hear from our favorite YouTubers is a phase. And we have to emigrate from the phase. The boy that becomes the man doesn't dwindle in becoming a man. He just is a man. You see? But here's the interesting thing. The man was always latent in the boy. In other words, non-duality was always latent in duality. And the boy is always latent in the man. You see, when the boy becomes the man, the boy is still there. You see? We don't want to remove the boy. It's just a phase that we integrate. So the man still wants to have his playfulness, his joy, metaphorically speaking. And likewise, we want to have both duality and non-duality. We're not trying to strip the two away. So the biggest pitfall on the path is when you fundamentally believe your current state of mind that is capable of perceiving separate objects is the wrong state of mind. That creates the next pitfall, which is the fact that you're not convinced that you can be happy unless there is a certain state of mind. So that when that is removed, you're going to be perfectly fine with what you're experiencing. But we still want to respect individuality. You see, so we have to find this spiritual maturity to know we share the same being, we share the same consciousness as everybody else, but to still actually have the capacity and the intelligence to respect another individual. Because yes, we share the same consciousness, we are the same being. We want it to be as though we have individuality, because that individuality is what we enjoy sharing. So it's not just to say there's no one there and no one home and nothing to do. There's everything to do. There's a whole life to live. There's a whole like relationship family tree to be had. There's kids to birth. There's people to sing to. There's people to sing to us. There's art to be made. There's so many things to do. You just do it as reality. You do it as consciousness. You do it as being. You do it as whatever the freaking God knows what word you have to identify or just to clarify what you are. You do it as being. You do it as life.